So let's see. This is a big old truck. Does it have the electric car oomph?
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
Jesus.
Okay.
I do like that though. It is. My wife's not used to it. It makes her boobs fly around. It's kind of great. Don't you dare put that on there. Don't you dare. Be the end of my marriage as we know it. That was off, right? Please tell me.
No. The camera was on. Yep.
On?
It was on.
No, don't tell me. No.
It was on.
No, that's.
I never turned it off.
You can't say boobs on YouTube.
Yes, you can.
Turn here. No, you cannot.
Welcome to Hoovie's Garage, the dumbest automotive channel in all of YouTube, and this is my latest purchase, or I guess half of a purchase. It is a 2022 Ford F-150 Lightning, the new all-electric F-150 pickup truck, and I own half of it. I'm not sure if it's this half or down the middle, but I own one half of it, and it's a kind of strange circumstance how I end up owning half of a Lightning. But to give some context, the F-150 Lightning is the all-new electric pickup truck from Ford. They've come out with it, they've unveiled it, they're building it, and the same time Tesla has shown their concept of the Cybertruck, done a few press launches, and moved some dirt around in Texas. Ford is doing it how Ford normally does. They unveil a car and build it a short time later, and Tesla, meanwhile, will they ever build the Cybertruck? It's been 3 years and so far nothing. Even a car from nowhere, the Rivian, has come out since the Tesla unveiled the Cybertruck. They unveiled their car, and they're building it, and they're selling it. So really, is it that hard, Tesla, to start building a pickup truck? I get that it's a trapezoid made of stainless steel or whatever, but I mean, other automakers are doing it and doing it very, very well. And the F-150, I think I'm going to like a lot because it's just a normal pickup truck that they put an electric battery in. With the exception of the cool front end and a few other little things, it looks exactly like a normal F-150, but I imagine drives much more like an EV. I haven't seen it before until today. This is me, I guess, taking delivery of it because Rob, I was out of town when it showed up and Rob bought it, but he's the other half, so let's meet him. But before I explain why I bought half of an electric pickup truck, I'd like to thank ShipStation for sponsoring this video. ShipStation is exactly what you need to ramp up your online sales, as it sets you up for growth by directly integrating with every shopping cart and storefront. So your products are easier to find, easier to manage, and easier to get into hands of happy customers. Don't wait until you're drowning in orders to find the right shipping solution. Upgrade to ShipStation today. 100% of my online order fulfillment from my merch sales is sent out using ShipStation because it makes selling just about any kind of product online so much easier. Getting started selling online or making the switch is so easy. ShipStation gives e-commerce sellers of all sizes access to the same deeply discounted rates usually reserved for Fortune 500 companies. ShipStation is trusted by over 130,000 sellers worldwide, including me and names you might know like Chubby Shorts, as well as VinWiki and CarTrek merch. And 98% of customers that use ShipStation become customers for life. ShipStation works with over 45 carriers and easily compares rates and delivery times to quickly find the best option every time. They also work with over 300 platforms like Amazon, eBay, Etsy, and more. So ship more and grow more with ShipStation. Go to shipstation.com/Hoovies and sign up for a free 60-day trial. Start today and get set up before the biggest shipping season of the year. That's 2 months free. Visit shipstation.com/Hoovies. Now back to the half of the truck that I bought.
Yeah, so here is the other half of the Ford Lightning.
Hello.
Rob Santori, you probably remember him from this wonderful purchase decision a year ago. So you have some secret on the Ford general manager, some kind of dirt you have on him, where the bodies are buried, because you get all of the Fords apparently.
Yeah, he's good to me. I don't know what I did, but whatever I did, I'm going to keep doing it.
But for those that don't recall, Rob got basically the very first Ford Bronco in Wichita. He organizes the local Cars and Coffee. And since it was the very first and an excellent spec and excellent color, he could have flipped it for 30 or 40 grand immediately and didn't.
Did not.
Instead, you've just been driving the heck out of this thing, right?
Cracked windshield. Oh yeah, I put miles on it.
Well, the windshields, I mean, it's just the shape of this car. It's going to crack windshields left and right.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Jeep, but a Jeep's $100 to replace a windshield, and these are
$1,000.
$1,000. Same with the Land Rover Defender. Doug DeMuro's driving on a broken windshield on his because there's no point. They just crack right away. It's just the way they are. But how many miles on it now?
20, maybe 21,
Oh my God.
It's got miles. Yeah, my wife has it now, so you can see there's a class.
Living in it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
It's getting used.
Yeah, it's getting used, and you could still probably sell it for 20 grand over what you paid for it and own it for a year.
I mean, I still get offers on it all the time.
And you're not going to do it.
I can't do it. I make good financial decisions.
He's about the only person getting these cars and not flipping them. That's what's so frustrating, is most people buying the new C8 Corvettes, buying these, they're people that aren't keeping them. The Hummer EVs, they're not the ones keeping them. They're the ones just flipping them, making that extra 100 grand, and then some dummies paying over because they can't wait, or, well, they're so difficult to get. Of course, the Fords, I mean, the prices have already gone up on these, right?
Yeah, they went up $7,000, I believe, for the 23 model year because the battery cost too much to make the batteries. So now the stickers just go up.
Let's get the window sticker and look at this thing, because it is an interesting spec that Rob picked out. He ordered it. It was one of the first Lightnings in town, and then you were going to flake out on it.
Flake out that's a tricky term. I wasn't gonna flake on it. It was just I started buying stupid other cars that were expensive, and then I was realizing that this was gonna be early. I thought it'd be like late 23, you know, I got time. And then Hamilton called. They're like, "Hey, you want one of the first ones in town?" And I was like, "Sure." Not even thinking I was gonna pay for it. And then I was like, "Uh-oh." When they said
so then you were going to let it go. Once again, even if you didn't keep it, you could have flipped it for 30 or 40 grand. And I could not believe what I was hearing, and that's why I thought, okay, I'll pay for half of it just so we can experience it for a year, or flip it immediately, but really we're going to experience it for a year and see what it's like, and then sell it, and we won't lose money, for sure.
No, we won't, absolutely.
I imagine even a year will go by, you could put 20,000 miles on it, and we could still sell it for 20 or 30 grand more than what we paid, so...
The two of us are going in on a car.
Yeah.
You and I.
Yeah.
And think of the cars that I've given you in the past.
Yes, I suppose, Orange Crush, but yeah, even though this one's a standard range battery, it's a Lariat, total sticker $71,199, and I don't think there's one that's transacted in the secondary market for under 100 grand. Usually they're
right at 100.
Right at 100 or
right at about 100,
110.
Yeah, they land at.
So,
and I went standard battery because it can't tow very far, even with the premium battery. So if I'm going to drive around 80 miles a day and charge it at night, it's fine.
Yep.
I mean, that's all I need.
But $72,000 for a Lariat electric pickup truck with the range of basically the earliest Tesla, 230 miles.
It's a big truck. It's a big truck.
And charging it's...
Well, right now I'm charging it out of the wall in 110 because I haven't had my 220 put in yet, so it gets some not so great charging times per hour.
Yeah.
For overnight. 2 miles per hour.
Really?
Jeez. 2 miles per hour on 110. But I've got 240 coming. I've got a level 2 charger. I'll be good to go. It'll be charging overnight, ready to go in no time.
And the person who won the tire bid on these is General Grabber.
Yep.
Okay. Well, it looks like normal F-150, but the nose obviously with the light bar, that's really cool. The fuel filler is interesting, right? Is this side?
Yep, just push it. Punch it however you want to.
Okay.
It's half your truck.
Well, that's better than the Tesla where it like gets happy to see you when you wave the wand at it.
No, it doesn't do that. There's no surprises there.
Simpler. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. This is my first time seeing this thing, so I'm kind of wondering what the heck I did. But I guess the coolest part is, of course, there not being an engine, right? So does it pop like a hood?
Sure does. Just push the button. Nope. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. It's got a button up there by the knob there. You see a little hood button and a tray.
Oh, okay. But it still has like the little red grab down here.
I don't know what that is. This is a great grocery store trick. Hauling stuff.
Very nice. So no cam phasers to go wrong. None of the horrible things that Ford Motors are doing right now, which is probably what we're going to look back on. Like this Bronco, which I made a comment about the horrible engine bay in this thing. Yeah, great looking car, but then the engine bay, oh my God! It's just as bad as I remember. And oh man, did I call it on these things.
Yes, you did.
Because the motors are blowing up left and right. And I mean, look at all this complication here.
But it was only a specific window of motors that were blowing up on these.
It doesn't matter. I mean,
only a few.
Look at this crap.
This one's right in the middle of that window.
There is no way all this is going to hold up. There's just no way. When it's 10 years old, 150,000 miles, you'll be throwing this away. I mean, for sure.
I mean, potentially, but then I can LS swap.
Same goes for the electric cars, I guess, because the batteries are going to go bad. The battery's going to cost $50,000 to replace or something obscene like that.
Yeah, they have no idea how they're going to do it yet.
At least in the near term, all that is not an issue. So you'll have an incredibly reliable car until the battery fails, and then you just throw it away, I guess.
I assume so.
Or somebody will figure out how to remanufacture them, kind of like the Prius batteries, maybe.
Got about 6 years to figure it out.
I don't know. So it closes, just a button here.
A button there, and it'll shut itself back down.
That's pretty cool. So I guess there's really no winning either way. Cars will just be throwaway cars, whether they're electric or gasoline, with all of the emissions restrictions and the turbos and complicated things to get to what's regulated nowadays. So anyway, I guess, I don't know, would I take the Bronco, would I take the electric? Which one do you prefer?
Well, I've only had this for 400 miles, so I don't know, but the power, the smoothness, how quiet this is, I think, honestly, if this holds up, I would prefer this. I love the Bronco. Bronco's livable, it's fun, but this is on another level.
Yes, until you have to go on a road trip, right?
Well, I didn't say we're going to do any of that.
Okay, so the key,
Yeah.
it's a lot like the
You
Mustang.
push the button,
Push-
you hear the roar of the engine. There's the roar.
We
That's all
are
you get.
running. Vehicle is on.
That's it.
Thank you. Yes. Power and charge. Well, let's drive off into the future, shall we? In a Lightning. Now, I've had the second generation Ford Lightning with the 5.4 supercharged, the Fast and Furious truck.
Mm-hmm.
So it's cool that the name lives on, but yeah, not really the same experience, I suppose. Whoa.
Yeah.
So regen braking.
Yeah, regen braking. It even has one pedal drive if you want to mess with that. I didn't know what that was at first, and I thought it was broken because it would just slam on the brakes when you let off the gas. And I was like,
like,
yeah, that was
yeah, regen like Tesla.
Yes, they lost.
Well, they call it the brake coach in this thing.
Yes, yeah, you get like a percentage. It grades you, and then I failed just like in high school, but it's no different than anything I ever did. But
Okay. So let's see. This is a big old truck. Does it have the electric car oomph?
yeah,
Oh, it does.
Jesus,
Okay. That's ridiculous.
all in a truck.
That's ridiculous.
Whoa.
Okay. And it's absolutely silent.
Yeah.
Other than that oomph, does it peter out?
No, it does. It kind of gets to a plane.
Yeah, about
Right there.
60.
Yep. And
I
then-
mean,
no, it's still moving.
it's still, but it definitely, it doesn't keep you pinned, say
No.
like a, it reminds me a lot of the very first Tesla that I had, that early Tesla Model S85, the acceleration very similar, that instant oomph,
Yeah.
but then it kind of
just planes out.
settles down, yeah. Okay. Well, the ride is wonderful too.
Butt's cold. I love these
Yeah.
seats. Oh yeah.
Balanced a little better with the
Good handling
batteries.
trick. All right. Yeah.
Because where is the battery mounted in these?
Not a clue. Under us, I think.
In the
I did a
floor?
lot of research on this when I
Really?
bought it. You can tell.
I mean, the trunk, it's only the very top of it, so I imagine there's probably some batteries there, because if it were the whole engine bay, it'd be down where our feet are.
I'm just afraid to wash it. What if I get electrocuted? Can I take it through a wash? Oh shit. Sorry, word. Bad word. Braking.
Yeah. Brakes.
Yeah, not bad.
Anyway,
brakes.
it's brand new. It's got a warranty.
Oh!
God. Okay.
Why do you do this to me in every car?
That is excellent.
It's a carnival ride. What are we?
It's-
Oh god, that's a Sentra. We're gonna hit a.
That's going to cause
Where's the-
an accident just because it brakes
Where's
way
the
too well.
collision one? Get out now.
There's the F-150 turning radius there.
Great, half a truck.
Okay.
You get the crappy half of this truck.
Oh yeah, which half?
You're getting the
Kinda
half
like a
that's
horse?
destroyed. Yeah, you're gonna get the half the poop comes out of it. I don't want that half.
Well, do you think you want to keep it for a year?
Oh, I definitely want to. I want to see what it does for a year.
I
I want to
kinda
see what
do
you
too.
do with it. You need to do some stuff with this.
Well, I'm just curious if it'll break.
Oh, of course it will. We both own this. It's gonna break now.
Like the early Teslas, I mean, things would go crazy on them. I imagine this is Ford's first attempt at doing anything remotely like this, so I gotta imagine it'll do some hoopty things. At least I hope so. If it's absolutely flawless and we end up just making 30 grand and driving this thing for a year, that'll be quite boring.
It would be, but it's gonna break. I mean, I've been on the forums already, and there's Lightning owners that are having all sorts of weird electrical gremlins where they can't get it to go and drive. And this one has been unaffected so far, but I mean, between you and me driving it, a lot of stuff's gonna fall off of it.
Well, Rob works as a wine and liquor rep, so he drives all over town, selling,
already broke a
delivering
bottle.
stuff. And were there
I already
bottles
broke
of-
a bottle of gin in this thing.
Oh, just accelerating, doing what I did.
Yeah, I did that, and the two bottles smashed together and cracked one.
So it'll
I've
be
already done that.
a proper work truck. I mean, you'll be using it for its intended purpose, not like people buying pickup trucks just to drive their kids to school. And you're using this thing as a truck.
Yes, I'm going to use it just like I normally would use it. I'm going to forget to plug it in a couple nights and run it out of charge. It's going to happen. But I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it. I'm going to haul wine in it. I'm going to try to take it to Eureka Springs and do a road trip with it. And
So that's a knob in the screen.
Yep, you just hit that to turn your audio on. And there's
Okay.
sport mode. I don't know what it does, but there's a sport mode. Hold on, come on. There we go. Sport mode. I think it firms up.
Oh yeah, the steering just firmed up. Okay. Very nice.
Yeah.
And the cameras.
Yeah.
Is there a forward-facing one?
There should be. I was doing it before. I don't know how you set it up. Probably in here.
I would say Ford knocked it out of the park with this thing. I don't see how they're going to be able to scale these up to have any kind of huge production. I imagine they'll struggle for many years to build a fraction of these versus gasoline ones, but
Oh, absolutely. I think this is the future. I mean, as much as people don't like this, you know, this is where we're going to be in 10, 15 years. So they're just trying to perfect it, and we were the smart ones to buy one of the first to watch everything fail. Just the thought of you and me owning something together, just if this doesn't catch on fire when we drive it back, I know.
I suppose, yes, we're both very unlucky with vehicles, but it is brand new. It is a Ford. Ford's a Ford. The seats are super comfortable. I like that. I like the fit and finish and the quality of the interior. It's definitely really nice.
Even with the little jeans, it's like some denim going on.
Yeah.
Some nice touches. I do like that though. It is. My wife's not used to it. It makes her boobs fly around. It's kind of great. Don't you dare put that on there. Don't you dare. Be the end of my marriage as we know it. Oh, jeez. I'm so screwed. That was off, right? Please tell me.
No, the camera was on. Yep.
On?
It was on.
No, don't tell me. No.
It was on.
No, that's.
I never
you
turned it
can't
off.
say boobs on YouTube.
Yes, you can.
Turn here. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. Oh, God.
What was that?
That was
Did a part fall off?
my water bottle.
Oh, okay. All right, backing in.
Look how easy this is.
Very, very easy.
Yeah. See?
Wonderful. All right.
Look at that.
It's in. It's off. It's very easy. What I like about it, it's not pretentious.
No,
It's not a pretentious EV. It's just, I'm an electric pickup truck and that's all I do.
Yep.
I'm not fancy.
They didn't try to make it special. They
Yep.
made it useful.
Exactly.
I love that they did that. They did a great job.
Well, I'm gonna need to borrow it for a little bit because I really want to take this thing up to the car wizard and see what he thinks.
Oh,
take it
God.
up on the highway and all that jazz.
Yeah, by all
And,
means, take it as you need it. It's half yours.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want with it. Well, I don't want to say do whatever you want with it because that's concerning.
We do want some resale, obviously.
Yeah, we kind of
so.
do. I do want to give a quick shout out to Mel Hambleton. I have to because they've taken
Oh yeah.
such good care of me. I mean, both of these trucks were sold to me at sticker. They didn't do any of that gouging stuff from the moment I built it to the moment it got here. They were perfect in every way and took really good care of me. So I really appreciate them for doing that.
And clearly Rob knows where Phil has dumped the bodies, and that's apparently.
I know nothing about that. Nothing
Sure.
to do with that.
Sure.
Nope. Phil takes good care of me.
Yeah. All right. Well, strangest new purchase for me of the year, but
And me.
makes sense.
Congratulations.
Yeah. All right. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.